Dear brothers and sisters, today we turn our attention to John chapter 19, verse 11, which reads, Jesus answered him, "You would have no authority over me at all unless it had been given to you from above. Therefore, he who delivered me over to you has the greater sin." In this passage, Jesus is standing before Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor who has the power to either free him or condemn him to death. Pilate, sensing the tension in the air and the growing clamor in the crowds, asked Jesus if he's the king of the Jews. Jesus responded by telling him that his authority does not come from earthly sources, but from God. What we learn from this passage is that God is ultimately in control of all things, even when it may seem like evil and injustice are prevailing. Jesus knew that his death was part of God's plan for the salvation of humanity, and he willingly submitted himself to the authorities, knowing that it was God's will. Furthermore, we see that even those who betrayed and handed Jesus over to be crucified will be held accountable for their actions. The person who betrayed Jesus, Judas, is often singled out as the one with the greater sin. But this passage reminds us that all of us are responsible for our actions, and we will be held accountable for them. As we reflect on this passage, let us remember that God is in control of all things, and that we should submit ourselves to his will. Let us also be mindful of our own actions and the impact they have on others, knowing that we will be held accountable for them. May we seek God's guidance and wisdom in all that we do, and may we strive to live our lives in a way that honors him and reflects his love to the world. Amen.